Hello everyone, it's Retro Action. Welcome to a Transformers Legacy United review. This is Transformers Legacy United G1 Universe Optimus Prime, released by Hasbro in 2024. This is a Deluxe Class figure, and this is my most recent pickup for Transformers. And in fact, this is my very first Transformers Legacy United figure. I haven't actually got any of the new Transformers from this year until I picked up the Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. I've mainly been focusing on G1. I've been running out of space, to be honest. I've had to flat pack all these boxes and everything, so this is actually, I actually waited until the very last wave, 2024, to get Transformers Legacy United. I have been wanting to get them all year. I finally decided to make this my first Transformers Legacy United purchase. Right, so, as always, let's start with the box. So this is, as we see, we've still got the plastic-free packaging, but that will be going away soon. I'll come back to Windows, which means I will have to now find room for the boxes again. But obviously, stuff won't get stolen. So going back to normal with that, we've got a nice picture of him in this vehicle mode there. I got this from In Demand Toys. Transformers Legacy United, Deluxe Class, G1 Universe Optimus Prime. We've got the Generations logo, Takara Transformers, Hasbro. On the side here, we've got a nice close-up and wider shot, full artwork of the Optimus Prime there with his glowing yellow eyes. And there he is at the bottom there, ready for battle with some Cybertronian on the side. On this side we've got the Legacy United artwork with the 40th anniversary Transformers logo. Very cool. And then on the back it's 16 steps to transforming from his very G1 robot mode to his very G1 accurate, toy accurate truck mode. There's the 40th anniversary logo again. Transformers 1 meets the eye. And at the top, Legacy United, and that's where you can hang it on a peg. There you go. On the inside you've got the as usual, the Transformers wrapping paper, as you can see just there. I'm not going to bother getting that out, like I did for the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime video, the Studio Series, 112 I believe. And of course, as usual, you get his instructions, so there you go. Luckily, this transformation is a bit easier than the Studio Series ones. As you can see, is this the correct? So this is the wrong side. So you got that there. That's telling you how to attach all the weapons and everything, all the accessories he comes with, and that's the transformation to the truck mode. Pretty cool. Always good to have the instructions. And now we come on to the figure. So here he is. This is Transformers Legacy United G1 Universe Optimus Prime, and it's, first of all, it's a lot smaller than the G1 Optimus Prime. I already knew that, but overall, this is a fantastic looking robot mode. This looks absolutely fantastic. We do actually have light piping as well for the eyes. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to demonstrate that at the moment. I think so. No, that's a bit unfortunate, because I'm using the phone here. I used to film this on an iPad, but I'm using the phone now that I would normally use to show the light piping, so I can't really demonstrate the light piping in his eyes, unfortunately. But he has got some, his eyes really do glow, and a very G1 accurate toy head sculpt as well. Very G1 toy accurate head sculpt. And overall, this is just a fantastic, incredible Optimus Prime figure. It's an incredible this robot mode is an incredible homage to the G1 toy. I mean, this looks it's a fantastic modern take on the figure. It is basically a Missing Link, it's a cheaper Missing Link figure basically, but it's a new mold. Well, Missing Link is a new mold as well. I actually misspoke during that first video on this figure where I said that Missing Link Optimus Prime was based on the G1 mold. It's actually a new mold, but obviously it's that same G1 toy, but it's a new mold of that toy. It's not the original 1984 mold. Well, it should be 1992 at this point, because I don't think the 1984 mold still exists. But either way, and being cheaper Missing Link, it's basically a G1 looking Optimus Prime, a G1 style Optimus Prime with modern articulation. We do actually have a matrix in there as well, which it's not accurate to the G1 toy, but you can, it's option. Well, you have the option to remove it. favourite part about the accessories it comes with is that we get both versions of the Ion Blaster. We have the original one here, the bloated, and the normal one, the more common version. That is awesome. We also get the Energon axe in this nice translucent orange. So we can give them his weapons like so. I choose to go with the bloated blaster because that's always been my favourite of the Optimus Prime Ion Blaster designs. And there's the Energon axe from that very famous scene. And a lot of people have pointed out that it was only in like 30 seconds of season 1, episode 2, Wanna Meet CI Part 2, and yet it's so iconic and every single Optimus Prime seems to come with it now. So that stood the test of time, as did this entire toy line. Right, excuse me that. Only thing I don't really like about the world mode is the smokestacks are grey instead of silver. That's a bit of a shame. But that's the only downside really. And I'll come on to it in a moment, but I don't like how these arms are. I don't like transforming these arms. They're a bit, the plastic seems a bit fragile around this section here. We'll get to that when we transform it. But either way, I want to do a close-up of the head sculpt because this is a phenomenal head sculpt. If I can get that in. Just knocks the G1 trailer there. That head sculpt is absolutely incredible. That is practically a recreation of the G1 head sculpt. Near enough, that's fantastic. We do, though, only have one Autobot insignia on his arm. On his arm, really. There should be two, if it's cartoon accurate, toy accurate, I believe. But either way, so for the articulation, the head, we'll do a 360 and look up. We've got articulation at the shoulder. Yeah, that goes round 360. Goes out to the side. We've got a bend at the elbow and a swivel at the elbow. I did that incorrectly. I should have said swivel and then bend. And then you got, I think you've got hip skirt. Yep, you've got hip skirt, so you can bring the leg all the way out, bring it all the way back. There's a swivel and bend at the knee. Swivel at the thigh, bend at the knee, and we even have ankle articulation as well. So that's pretty incredible. So we can get into some really cool poses. Let's see if I can quickly do this. I do want to recreate the G1 box art of this guy. I'm not going to do that now, but so you can see, we've got him there running into battle with his battle axe, with his Energon axe, ready to take on Megatron. There you go. That looks fantastic. And yeah, I definitely want to recreate the G1 box art of this guy. And what I also love about this figure, it's a bit of a shame that it's smaller than the G1, that is a bit of a downside alongside the grey smokestacks, but you can now have him dual wielding both versions of the Ion Blaster. How cool is that? Well, let's make sure. Also, he has problems standing up sometimes. Getting him to stand straight, of course, there's always an issue with these figures when they're highly posable, which is not really something you get with the G1s. At least they might not be highly articulated, but they do stand quite well, unlike today's figures. Today's figures are kind of a pain to stand up sometimes. There you go, so now you can have them dual wielding, get my words out, both blasters. That's fantastic. And we no longer have just an empty front of the cab. We also don't have the hole in the back, like on the G1. And if we open this up, we have the translucent blue matrix. I'm not entirely sure why it's translucent blue. Maybe that's because it's supposed to be when it glows, when someone's using it, but there should still be gold there. I do like the detail on the inside as well, of the chest. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we now have a matrix chamber on the inside, which is fantastic. So we've got light piping, matrix chamber, dual wielding blasters, fantastic stuff. And we do have a spot here, I'm guessing, so you can attach one of them. That's what I normally do. I normally take out the standard one. I love the moulding on this weapon, it's absolutely fantastic. I normally attach that to his back and give him the Energon axe. And that's how I normally display it. Just like so. Right, so now it's time for a comparison. I have the G1 Optimus Prime here. This is actually the original Optimus Prime from 1991, the Gold Box Classic reissue. that we got here in the U. As you can see, he is substantially smaller, shorter, which is a bit of a shame, but they did an amazing job recreating this figure and doing basically just giving a modern. Basically, this is just a fantastic modern take on this extremely iconic figure. As you can see, this Optimus Prime has the standard Iron Blaster, the more common one. There's this one, and that's what this weapon is on the back there. So if I take it out of the G1 Optimus Prime's hand, also this Optimus Prime no longer has removable fists, so his hands don't come off anymore, so that's good. It doesn't no parts forming anymore with this figure. Oh, one off there. But if we get both Iron Blasters, this version anyway, you can kind of see that they've even added some detail there, I believe. Yeah, they have. They've added some detail on the inside, but you can see that is a pretty good recreation of this weapon as well. Very nice homage. Right, anyway, so let's give back that weapon to the G1 Optimus Prime. And now I also want to bring in the G1, the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime I mentioned earlier. Doesn't really fit in with these, but as it's a new figure from Transformers 24, I thought the new Optimus Prime from Transformers 24, which we've had a great lineup of Optimus Primes this year. An amazing set, amazing series of Optimus Prime releases, and they have it. There's all three of them together. Let's give him back his gun. So I have to keep reaching over the camera here. I do apologise. I've got this trailer in the way here as well. The G1's trailer. I'll come to that later. The joints on this classic one seems to be a bit looser than I remember. Oh, there we go. I do have the red flip version, but there's a bit breaking off here, so I don't want to touch that one too much. And this smokestack loves to fall down. Hold on a second, everyone. Just going to try and get this smokestack to stay in place. Reach over the camera a bit more. There you go. So that's them. And I'm actually going to take this Iron Blaster, the same one that my G1's holding, and put it in this hand. So yeah, he is a lot smaller than the G1, which is unfortunate, but what an amazing homage. You can clearly see they have nailed it with this figure. Right down to the grill and everything, just looks fantastic. The only thing I'm missing is the sticker details. But, I mean, the head sculpt, let's bring them in quickly. The head sculpts are, his eyes are wide, his eyes are larger, but look at that, that is phenomenal. There's a bit more detailing on the mouth plate as well, but that's incredible. So that's that. I love this figure as well. I've already done a review on it. He doesn't really fit in with this design. He's not really going for the G1 look, but he is a figure that came out this year. And again, we've had such great Optimus Primes this year. And this one is just adding to that. Again, it would have been nice if these had been silver. I don't expect them to be chrome. But there we go. And my Optimus Prime doesn't have any of the stickers on the Autobots. Any of the Autobot signatures on his arms. Pretty sure he's supposed to. Oh well, never mind. Right, so the Transformer. What we're going to do is take off the Energon Axe and the Iron Blaster. And from the back, he looks quite good as well. I mean, there's a few gaps here, but that doesn't matter. I don't mind that. I don't really mind the gaps, to be honest. The hollow parts. Yeah, it's looking good. But this is my issue I have with the figure, and we'll get to that in a moment. Right, so do I need to take the matrix out? No, I don't. What we're going to start by opening this back section here, and we're just going to fold away the head. It can be a bit of a pain to get this head out again, but well, I'll worry about that later. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come to the back here, very much like the G1. It's got a very similar transformation to the G1 as well. We've kind of recreated that as well, which is pretty cool. So, apart from the fact we've got this part. Now actually, I want to do that first. Let's bring these out. So I say they've recreated the transmission from G1. They have pretty much, except for this part. So what you do is, the next part, after you fold the head away, and this is the most worrying part for me, you have to move the G1 trailer. So what happens now is you've got these sections here that you want to open up. And now this does not feel good at all. One of these really does not want to go. But what you've got to do is you've got to turn the arm around so you're hiding the fist, so the fist is hidden away, and then close it up. So you now got that part, the headlights. But these parts here just do not feel good whatsoever. And they do feel like they could break as you push them out. Because it's just like this plastic joint, as you can see. So it is a bit concerning, this part right here. I don't like doing this at all, and that is a bit of a shame. So that is a bit of a, that's definitely an issue, this figure. But now what we do is very much like the G1 transformation. We bring the arms in, actually. The rest of it's okay, it's just this bit. Well, and when these parts form the front of the truck, I'll get to that in a moment as well. These smokestacks do move a lot like the G1, funny enough. That's a bit annoying. Nice detailing on them though. And then these parts fall to the back, like so. Sorry, that's the G1 trailer in the background. I'm resting on it. There's space here. Oh, the door's just come down. That leaves us with this. So then what we do is we open up as a deluxe class figure. I was hoping it would take this long. You come to the back here, bring out the feet, fold the feet up. I think what we want to do now. No, we don't do anything with this, I don't think. What we do now is we got to, that's it, bring these parts in. Oh no, not just yet, because these parts clip into here, clip into the side of the legs. So I think what we want to do, this took a bit of effort to get these in, to be honest, the first time round. What you want to do now is you want to close the legs, you want to connect the legs together. There's just a few tabs and it's supposed to line up. It is a bit of a pain doing this bit as well. I don't think they're lined up, that's probably one. Oh, we do have a waist swivel as well, I forgot to mention that. Right, come on, let's... It should... Stint. I do apologise for this, everybody. What's going on here? Why is it closing up? There we go. Right, so now what we want to do is we want to bring this part down like that, and then from the front of the cab. And now what we want to do is you've got to find these parts, you've got to find these tabs and clip them in. Clip these tabs into the holes on the side of the leg, and that keeps them in place, like so. And there you have it. There you have his truck mode. And as you can see, the biggest problem with this is these parts, the arms. When I first transformed it, they actually did go in all the way, and I don't think this is in all the way, because there we go, I've got to push it a bit further. But as you can see, it leaves these unfortunate, these really unsightly gaps at the front there. It doesn't fully go in, which is a crying shame. It looks good from the front, but it's a shame these don't go in all the way, and they leave these gaps at the front of the truck mode. Other than that though, this is a fantastic truck mode, other than the fact of course it's much smaller than the G1 again, which I don't mind too much in this mode. We actually have rubber tyres on this, which is pretty fantastic, it's pretty incredible. That really surprised me, so it rolls really well. And overall, again, this truck mode looks fantastic, other than the gaps at the front here, and other than the lack of silver on the smokestacks. Other than that, this looks good. I like the detailing at the back there. And overall, again, a fantastic homage. Talking of homage, I'm now going to transform the G1 quickly. Good job it's an easy transformation, this one. I believe we can actually attach the G1 trailer to him. I'm going to just test that in a moment. I think you can. I think I remember hearing that. I say it's an easy transformation, isn't it? So I'm just going to transform the G1 quickly. It's a lot easier, that's for sure. And now we can see how good of a homage this figure is in vehicle mode. He is a lot bigger once again, but as you can see, if we have both of them next to each other, oh, there goes one of his fists. Managed to pick that up. So there's the G1, and here's the Legacy United version. So that's G1, and that's Legacy United, and they look great together. Now, of course, we no longer have the holes at the front of the truck where the headlight should be, because this figure doesn't have removable fists. The fists are integrated into the actual figure now. Again, very much like Missing Link. So we don't have that, but what we do have, instead of that, we now have this instead, where it doesn't fully close up at the front. So we've traded. Well, it didn't really look that bad, to be honest, for this. This is more animation accurate, really. But overall, again, the smokestacks are actually shorter, a lot shorter, a bit like the Toys R Us reissue from 2002, the commemorative series. And at the back here, of course, there's a lot more holes and ports going on. Both of them do have rubber tyres, which is very nice to see on this new version. And I love the Autobot insignia there, and the silver stripe. I think it just, oh, I didn't bring that part all the way down. It looks great from the front, it really does, and from the back it's quite tidy as well. I have no complaints with this vehicle mode other than the smokestacks and these holes at the front. And the size, maybe, but the size doesn't bother me too much. In World mode it's really noticeable. It is noticeable in this mode as well, but I'm going to mainly display in World mode. So that's the real downside. Right now, I'm going to test this out, see if this actually works. I think it might. If it does, this is going to be very cool. And there we have it. We can actually attach the G1 trailer to Legacy United G1 Universal Optimus Prime. That is fantastic. That is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. That's, yep, absolutely loving it. I wish that would close up a bit better. There you have it. Wow. I mean, it looks a bit too big for him. Well, I don't know. It's not that bad, to be honest. I think it works. That is really cool how that works. That is amazing. Obviously, it goes the trailer back to the G1 now. Shame we don't have a trailer for both of them. We don't have a trailer to go with this one. A separate trailer. Well, actually, I do have two G1 trailers upstairs. I do have another one of these upstairs. Never mind. The smokestacks on this one move a lot more than they do on this one. So you could see that as a homage as well, the fact that the smokestacks move on the back here. You can take these off and use them as weapons, I've seen, but I don't want to. I don't want those parts to loosen up like these ones have. Overall, I'm really loving how that looks. However, there is one last thing to this truck mode, and that is, I forget which orientation it is now. I want to go by instruction safe this one. They show certain weapons going in certain places. Well, it doesn't really matter, but I just want to go by what the instructions show. So, there's actually weapon storage in this mode as well. So what you can do is you can attach the bloated iron blaster there, attach the other one there, and then for the energon axe, you've got this port here, which we use as the trailer hitch just now. And this is where the axe clips in, and it fits into this gap here, like so. So this is quite a neat gimmick. It doesn't actually look too bad either, to be honest with you. You can see there's a lot less going on there. It looks a lot tidier on that one, of course, but this doesn't look too bad. It's quite a neat gimmick, quite a neat, quite a neat feature. Mouth today. I like the silver foil tanks. Yeah, overall, that doesn't actually look too bad. I quite like how that looks. I think I prefer it without that on the back. But as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. So that's a good way to keep all the weapons. And of course, the matrix can go back in the front there, and it's not really that visible. But I do prefer it without them. So this has been Transformers Legacy United G1 US Optimus Prime, an incredible figure. I'm really loving it. Again, just showing about the size and some of the quality control problems, mainly in the truck mode here, with the front, well, mainly with the transformation of the truck mode, with those arms, basically everything to do with the arms, the way the arms fold up, the way the arms clip in this mode, don't really tab in, leave these gaps, and the way these parts fold down to hide the fists. That feels quite scary, which is unfortunate. But other than that, this is a great figure. I would definitely recommend it. It's been Retroaction. I'm really pleased with this figure. I wasn't able to get the missing link, so this is a great stand-in for me. I absolutely love how much of a fantastic homage this is. This is one of my favourite Optimus Prime figures, I think. I really like how this figure turned out. I absolutely love having it, so really pleased with this overall. Just a bit of a shame about some of the issues, but overall I still really love it. So this has been Retroaction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.